Hi folks, today I will share some of the early info I got about the possible A9III specs. Those are specs I got from different sources, still not from my best sources, so take it with a grain of salt, but I think it's interesting to discuss them, even if we don't know yet for sure if those specs are going to be right or not. The only thing we know nearly for sure is that A9III is most certainly coming around November the 7th. I still don't have a final confirmation, but everything points out that we will definitely get the 300mm 2.8 GM lens and most likely also the A9III. And from what I know from trusted sources, this is going to be the world's fastest full frame camera. This means fastest autofocus, fastest frame rate. And so I'm very excited about this because it also will have a brand new stacked sensor from Sony. So not old sensor, not the old 24 megapixel A9II sensor, but something new. And it's also very likely to have an increased resolution. But now I will talk about the possible specs I got from other sources. So still to be confirmed, but let's dig into this. But before that, a quick reminder that I would love if you subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my upcoming rumors. So the first info I got from a source told me that the A9III actually has the same A1 body, which means, for example, that the dial on the top left is the same as of the A1, so different from the A9II. That's a minor change, but this is what I got. Then other sources told me that indeed the Sony A9III will have an increased resolution sensor that is much faster. According to that source, the A9III will use a sensor that has around 33 megapixel, not the 44 megapixel sensor that Sony officially launched a couple of months ago. So this will be a specifically new developed sensor for the A9III, and it doesn't shoot, of course, 8K, but that's not the problem, I guess, for sports photographer. They really need those extra megapixel to have the ability to cropping into the image, so that makes sense. And the speed of the camera is quite impressive because it shoots 40 frames per second raw at 12-bit and 30 frames per second raw at 14-bit. That's the info I got from another source. Still to be confirmed, but those are the early info coming in, so take it with a grain of salt. And that's all I got for now. I got some other info I still have to be careful about to see if I can confirm it with other sources, but for now it looks like very good chance the A9III is coming on November the 7th. It will definitely have a new developed stock sensor with world-class performance in terms of autofocus and frame rate. Possible sensor specs are around 33, 36 megapixel, so not the new 44 megapixel sensor, and also the frame rate is 40 fps in 12-bit, so quite a fast camera. We don't know how long the buffer can hold that speed of information, but that's something I hope to get in the next days. This is it for today. Please, first of all, like this video to help me on the YouTube algorithm if you like what I'm doing, and also subscribe to the channel, of course, if you don't want to miss any of the upcoming many rumors about the Sony cameras coming soon, because there will soon after the A9III another camera announcement, and also the lens announcement. We know the 300mm GM, but also likely the 85mm GM is also likely coming. So pretty exciting stuff coming soon. So don't miss any of the upcoming info and subscribe to the channel. See you soon, folks.